Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Let's Learn with Lizzie. In today's video, we are diving into Deep Water by William Douglas, a gripping autobiographical story from your Class 12 English syllabus. Whether you're prepping for exams or looking for a life lesson through literature, this one's for you. William Douglas was not just an author. He was a US Supreme Court Justice and a lifelong advocate for human rights and the environment. His writing reflects his personal experiences, often with powerful messages. Deep Water is one such real life story of him. This story is set in two key locations: a beach in California, where Douglas has his first encounter with fear, and the YMCA swimming pool in Yakima, Washington. The tone shifts between terrifying and empowering as the narrator takes us through his emotional journey. There are just a few characters, but each plays a strong role. First, William Douglas himself, the narrator and central figure. Then there is the big bully boy who throws him into the pool, triggering his lifelong fear. And finally, a kind and patient swimming instructor who helps him fight back. The story begins when young Douglas almost drowns at a beach, a traumatic moment that plants the seed of fear. Years later, he goes to YMCA pool trying to learn swimming, but just as he is beginning to feel comfortable, a much older boy throws him into the deep end. Panicked and helpless, Douglas has nearly had a near-death experience. This fear haunts him for years. As an adult, Douglas decides he will not be ruled by fear. He hires a swimming instructor and step by step learns to swim again. This time with courage, discipline and control, he tests himself in lakes and rivers, and eventually the fear vanishes. The story isn't just about swimming. It's about overcoming fear, about resilience, and about the strength of the human spirit. Douglas' struggle shows us that fear is only as powerful as we allow it to be. There are some important and powerful lines in the story. Those are: in death there is peace. There is terror only in the fear of death. This quote reveals Douglas's realization that fear itself is more dangerous than death. Another line for you all: the will to live grew in intensity. This shows how his survival instinct pushed him to fight and survive. The story leaves us with a powerful message: don't run from fear, face it. With persistence and the right help, any fear can be conquered. It's not about being fearless, it's about being brave enough to face your fears. Deep Water is a motivational piece that goes beyond a childhood incident. It teaches us that life's greatest achievements often lie on the other side of fear. Douglas didn't just learn to swim, he learned to live freely again. Now it's your turn. Have you ever overcome a fear, big or a small one? Okay, take a notebook and write it down in that. And don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more Class 12 English summaries and study help. Thank you very much.